Are you an investor? Do you desire to know more about real estate in Nigeria? Do you need a platform to list your properties? Watch Real Estate with Oluwadara on Immaculate Television every Friday at 10:30 a.m. For sponsorship details, call 0703 071 0772 or 0706 786 3028 or send a mail to oluwadara88@gmail.com. Real Estate is come to you.
Good morning. Welcome to Real Estate with you. My name is Oluwadara. Today we have an insightful topic to deal with. For a while now we've been talking about affordable housing, and I had a very mind-opening interview with my guest. His name is Mr. Olarotimi Shodimo. He's the MD of Next City. After this short break, you will watch the interview I had with him.
Olarotimi Shodimo is a seasoned businessman with over 20 years experience in management. As the CEO of various companies, Meda Stones, Niger Groceries Limited, Southwest Construction Academy, and Next City Realtors and Services Limited, Olarotimi Shodimo holds Bachelor of Arts in History and International Studies from Lagos State University. Ola is an ex-banker. His banking career spans a period of 13 years, having worked with Commercial Bank, Credit Lyonnais, Capital Bank International, and he was a pioneer staff of the new Access Bank, where he resigned. He is happily married with kids. Olarotimi Shodimo is a guest on Real Estate with you.
Welcome back. I'm now with my guest. His name is Mr. Olarotimi Shodimo, the MD of Next City Realtors and Services. You are welcome to the show, sir. I'll go straight to the point. Like I said, we want to focus on affordable housing, taking action on affordable housing in Nigeria. But I want to ask you, because on this show we've had a lot of people talking about affordable housing, what we can do, what the government can do to support. But I just want to ask you today, sir, what does affordable housing mean to you? How do you view affordable housing?
Okay, thank you. To me, affordability means the client being able to afford it, pay for the property, and which has been a major problem in our society. Majority of the houses have not been affordable, even though they were tagged affordable houses. If you look at what we have seen from the government, I'm coming from the government angle now. Most of the affordable houses projects that we've been talking about, how many of the low class and the middle class people have been able to pay. So it is being, shared among the politicians, the big men in the society. So to me, those are luxury apartments. You just tag them affordability. And we have not really had affordable houses in Nigeria. Maybe during the time of Laji Jakonde, we had maybe Obafemi Awolowo, but since then there has not been anything like that.
So are you saying that affordable housing has not been accessible?
It has not been accessible
to the middle lower class Nigerians?
Yeah, sure.
You are a developer, and from your profile, you are passionate about providing affordable housing, making it accessible not just in Ibadan, but in Nigeria. Now, what has been your contribution to providing this affordable housing and making it accessible to the middle lower class Nigerians?
Thank you. We have we have our action plan, and we have gone into partnership with various state governments and federal government, state government, federal government, and partners in the industry, like the Family Homes Fund, Federal Mortgage Bank, and most of the Southwest government, do a PPP whereby we can have lands at a subsidized rate. And also we have created a cooperative platform whereby we want all our off-takers to be on that platform. Now through that platform they can access our homes So the platforms will give us, will be a place whereby we can have access to know about them, do KYC on the customer, know who they are, their sources of income. We can verify, you know, their personality, their sources of income, and how they will know the right category to fix such clients. You understand? Like I said, we need to have the right structures in place for this affordability to be possible. A lot of people, a lot of developers have struggled with that. Even government, they have struggled with that. A lot of ideas, a lot of conferences have been done, and we don't see the results.
But what do you mean by right structures, sir?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about now. Having a cooperative platform is part of the structure. Having a partnership with state and federal government is part of the structure. What they have been doing, they are not doing the right thing. So with the kind of partnership we are having with them now, what we are asking for is, okay, give us the land as a subsidized rate, or give us the land for free. We are going to do a PPP arrangement with them. Then we provide the houses. Now we have also come up with a model. Now we have done various research in the last few years on how we can get a housing model that will be affordable. And you know, we are trying to move from the orthodox way of building. We have to do with cement, blocks, and all. You know, the prices of building materials is a major problem, part of the problem. So now we are looking at how we can, an alternative model to the orthodox way of building. And we came up with a lot of ideas from our research, but we are working with the Steel Homes platform, which I believe is the most ideal, you know. And if you go anywhere in the world, Steel Homes is something that has been embraced all over the world. In America, in London, everywhere, and we are bringing it to Nigeria.
Okay, before you continue with the Steel Homes, sir, you mentioned something.
Yeah. Well,
okay, let me ask first. The Steel Homes, when are you going to be starting this? Is it the PPP with your state government? Maybe I should start from there before taking you back to a statement that you made earlier.
Yeah, we have something with Oyo State government at the moment. We are going to start in the next 1 month.
Okay.
So then we have another PPP arrangement with Redemption Camp and Redeemed Christian Church of God.
Oh, wonderful.
We should move to site in the next 1 week.
Okay, that's a private partnership, not private-public partnership.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to take you back to a statement that you made earlier. Okay. You said that what you are asking for as developers is that the government should provide land at subsidized rates, or give you for free, so that you can spend your money to develop it and then provide affordable housing. Are you confirming that? Because this is not the first time someone will mention this on this program. Are you confirming that government is giving out land at an exorbitant rate that the developers cannot afford, thereby making it very difficult for developers to provide affordable housing?
The truth of the matter is that government have been a major bottleneck in achieving these affordable homes. You know, we've had series of budgets, you know, and what have we been seeing? Deficits in the housing sector.
Yes.
Deficits have been on the rise. Now, have you looked at where have all the trillions of naira gone to? So government have been, until the government decide to do things the right way. That is how we're going to get solutions. So, but government cannot do it alone. We need to work with government. We need to show them how to do it. And we need genuine developers. We have so many developers. I'm sorry to say they are not serious developers. We need genuine developers. That is why Next City, we are taking a front row. We are trying to break the gene in the industry, you know, and for the first time you are going to see a revolution in the property development industry in Nigeria. And we're not just talking, we are working. You remember we had the first about the housing and construction fair Now, when I was talking about structure, that is one of the reasons why we organize the program. To bring people to a platform, to bring people, let the stakeholders come, the government, the mortgage provider, let all of them come to a platform. Let the citizens come and ask them questions. Let us ask them, what have they been doing? What have you been doing as a Minister of Housing? What have you been doing as a Commissioner of Housing? You as a MD of Federal Mortgage Bank, what have you been doing? Who have you been giving all the trillions of naira to? Where have they been going to? And we're not seeing the results. Look at Abuja, for example. You see a lot of housing projects in Abuja, only 40 to 30% are being occupied. They are empty. So you can imagine trillions of naira being wasted. All the effort, because nobody is living there. Poor men. And I used to tell people there's a lot of money in the hands of the poor. There's a lot of money. Just solve their problem. And it's not rocket science. To solve this problem is not rocket. You just need the right structure. If they can achieve it in Kenya, why can't we achieve it in Nigeria?
We are still looking at taking action on affordable housing in Nigeria. Sir, your company is the pioneer of the first ever Ibadan Housing Fair.
Yeah.
The first one held last year.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what do you aim to achieve through that housing fair, and what did you achieve through the first one that you had last year?
Okay, like I said earlier, the motive was to create a platform for the stakeholders, the producers, the mortgage banks, the citizens to come on the platform and ask questions. I mean, do you have access to ask them? Tell us what you have been doing. What you have been doing. Like I said earlier, the Minister of Housing to come and tell us what he has been. What's his plan? Then we should ask him questions so that we can bring them in contact with each other. We should ask the mortgage people, why has it been so difficult for common men to afford mortgage? Why has it been so difficult in Nigeria? Now, all the trillions of naira that have been released, where have they been going to? Who are the people? Can we see those people? What are the criteria? Why is it difficult? Then we should ask even government. What about the documents? CFO and all. What have you been? There's a lot of questions that need to be asked, and the only way to achieve that is to bring people under a platform. And I think we recorded a major success with the first housing fair in Ibadan, because the testimonies from the people that attended have been encouraging, and we were able to put the people in power on their toes. That people need to get serious with what we are doing. We had the MD of the Federal Mortgage Bank and the Oyo State Commissioner of Land. We brought them into contact, and there was a lot of exchange of so that is what we need, so that we can really know where the problem is coming from. We know who to hold responsible. Thank you, sir.
We are going to go on a short break now, and we will see the exhibition stand of what happened, the exhibition stand at the housing fair last year, and just some short interviews from the housing fair last year. Please stay tuned.
Thank you, my brother. Immaculate TV, good job. The exhibition has been wonderful since morning. It has been tremendous. We have had turnout of people from Ibadan, both near our fair. We have had the big clowns that showed up here to exhibit their products. We have the big leagues meeting with everybody in Ibadan. So it's a very good way of interacting the business and business pursuits around Ibadan. I'm a building service design engineer. Some people call it mechanical and electrical piping plumbing designs. It's a field of consultancy services that deals with only intellectual building designs. Now, why are we here is because people have underrated over the years electrical and mechanical designs in buildings. So you want to give it a face, you want to give it a better structure, you want to make it real, a real world by giving your building solutions, and by giving your building a functional services as the soul desires. So that's really what we do.
And just now the speaker was speaking about the housing fair in Ibadan next 10 years and what they see in it. What do you see in the next 10 years in the housing sector in Ibadan?
The best way to cut it up is now. It's never going to get any smaller. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The big leagues are coming to Ibadan, but the next city to get to be developed in southwestern Nigeria. And I tell you, every couple spent in Ibadan will be a worthwhile investment.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome back. So, sir, we are still on the taking action on affordable housing. The housing fair this year is holding in April. Can you give us just a little peek into what to expect this year?
Okay, this year is going to be different. We are going to be more practical with the program. That is why we have come up with a team unlocking the barriers in housing finance, then the sub-team of housing cooperative, the major window to accessing affordable homes. Now we are going to launch our cooperative society, and we are going to launch our Steel Homes, Steel City project. You know, we are going to launch it, and we are looking at a situation whereby almost all the people that come to the fair can register under the cooperative, and they have instant benefits.
I was going to ask, because I know that this is one of the questions
I want them.
They
should come register the cooperative, then their benefits attached to.
So you're saying that, for instance, when I come for the fair, once I register with the cooperative and there is a company that wants to sell a house there, I can buy a house right there and
of course,
and register through the cooperative to pay for the house. Wonderful.
Yeah, we have a plan to assist our off-takers with the 20% initial deposit. You know, we are talking to some of our partners, and I think we have been able to agree on that. The 20% of the initial deposit will be paid by some of our financial partners, and with that, but you must be, first of all, be a member of the cooperative society. We must know you, your sources of income, where you stay, that we must know your capacity.
Definitely.
Because we're going to put all these structures in place to be. But with that, and then we will now give you a mortgage plan. 4 years mortgage plan, 5 years mortgage plan, 2 years. It depends on your sources of
so
income.
you heard it. The housing fair is in April, and if you are looking to own a house this year, the housing fair is a good place for you to get a house instantly.
The housing fair is coming up in April 17 to 19.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, sir, this is my last question for you today. Like I said, I know that you are very passionate in providing affordable housing in Nigeria. Can you just give us a brief on some of your projects that are coming up in Ibadan and in other cities in Nigeria?
Okay, we have our Steel City project coming up in Ibadan. We have one coming up around the toll gate, Ibadan toll gate, just close to the about 2 minutes drive from the toll gate, Lagos Ibadan toll gate.
Yes.
Then there is another one by the dry port at Monia.
Okay.
And so we have 2 locations in Ibadan.
Coming up this year? This year.
By the grace of God, we are the Vice President should come and commission that together with the state government before the fair. So we are also, like I said, by next week we want to commence construction of members' houses for the Redeemed Christian Church of God. That's within the camp. We also have other projects.
Is that just for people going to Redeem, or is open to outsiders?
That is for members of Redeem. But we have...
Okay, so it means that if I'm a member of Redeem now,
yeah,
privy to this information, I can buy into it.
We can talk to us. We'll give you the guide on how to benefit from that.
Okay.
So that's it. But we're also talking to other state governments, you know, because we tend to have this all over the nation. Because the vision is to see how we can play our own role in reducing the housing deficit. We are not comfortable with the rise of the deficit. It has been going up yearly, and we can't just continue. We need to see how we can convert most of the slums to cities. So, and it's possible, you know, like I said, if it can be done in Kenya, why can't we do it in Nigeria? 45% of Kenya GDP is being controlled by the cooperative society. So what are we talking about? Why can Kenya is just like Ibadan? Kenya's population is like Ibadan. So what are we talking about? We can do it. It is possible. It is possible. So we are taking this project all over the nation. We are starting with Southwest. From Southwest we move to other parts of the. But the most important thing is we just don't want to be, we want it to be affordable, and we want to create a platform, a mortgage platform that will be very flexible, not the strenuous mortgage arrangement we've had over the years. That is why we are talking to the MDs of the mortgage banks. We are telling them that, come, you guys need to be serious. Let us see how we can get this done. We can't continue to do things, you know, like it's been done in the past.
Thank you very much for joining me on the show today. It's been very insightful with you. And thank you also for joining us on this information segment. You've heard we don't just talk. You've asked for it. You said you want to see people who are really taking action about providing affordable houses. And here you have one today. I'm sure that you've had a very insightful time with us. And if you have more questions about the things that we discussed, you can call us up after the program. Next up is the information segment. Thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned.
Are you an investor? Do you desire to know more about real estate in Nigeria? Do you need a platform to list your properties? Watch Real Estate with Oluwadara on Immaculate Television every Friday at 10:30 a.m. For sponsorship details, call 0703 071 0772 or 0706 786 3028 or send a mail to oluwadara88@gmail.com. Real Estate is come to you.
So welcome back. This is the information segment. Today I want to talk to you about monolithic concrete construction. On this show, we've been talking about getting alternative construction systems in Nigeria, and the monolithic construction system is one of it. And like I said, it is called the monolithic concrete construction. It is a system of construction where a system is built monolithically with an homogeneous material. It means that a building is built at once with just one material. And like I said, it's a monolithic concrete construction system. So you only make use of concrete for this system of construction. This type of construction has been adopted in countries such as US, the United Kingdom, China, and other big countries around the world. And lately in Nigeria, some companies have adopted this kind of system. We find some estates in Abuja, in Lagos, in Ibadan, where this kind of system is used. Most usually, the aluminium concrete construction system is made use. There is this company called Aluma, and they produce the Aluma systems, that panels that are used. So these panels are put together in form of a building, and then concrete is poured. What I mean by this is that you get the architectural drawings. Once the architectural drawings is done, the builders come together to put the panels together in the form in which the building is drawn in the architectural drawing, and then concrete is poured, and then you have your house. So this type of construction saves time, it saves manpower, and it also saves cost, because once time is saved in construction, definitely cost is saved. Not only this system of construction is also durable compared to the usual block system that we are used to. This system of construction is more durable. In fact, it is known as the bulletproof buildings. Yes, they are that strong. They are very strong that you get a guarantee of over 100 years on such homes that are built with this system. Also, it is also advisable for developments that have large developments. I mean, it's also used for large developments for 1,000 houses, and also if you are a developer and you have a large construction, you have large buildings to construct, this system of construction is best for you. If you want to know more about the monolithic concrete system of construction, you can check Google, and you can check the UN Habitat website for more about this system of construction. Next up is the marketing segment. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. This is the marketing segment. We have quite a number of new houses on the segment today. But first, I'll start with Crimson Court. Crimson Court in Jericho GRA, the luxury development is still selling. Most of the units are gone. In fact, the end units are gone, but there are still a few units left for sale. For pricing details, as usual, you can call my number or send an email. Next is Emerald Court. Emerald Court is in Ikolaba GRA, and the part of this development that is selling now is the phase 2. The phase 1 is sold out, and you will see the picture of the phase 1 on your screen. Like I said, the phase 2 development has started already on the phase 2, so off-plan buyers are welcome to buy from this development. This development has 4 units of 4-bedroom semi-detached duplexes located in the Ikolaba GRA. Next is this 5-bedroom duplex in Kolakwa Ishola GRA. Kolakwa Ishola GRA is around General Gas Axis, that's before Akobo in Ibadan. This development has 5 bedrooms, like I said, and it also has a BQ, a detached BQ that is 2 bedrooms, and it also has a gatehouse. For pricing details, you can call my number or send me an email. Next is Legacy Estates. The bungalow that was for lease in Legacy Estate is gone, so what we have now is the duplex. The duplex is still on lease, and the 2 bungalows that are on sale are also still available. So if you want further details on this, you can call me or send me an email. The Mokola building is also still available for sale. Also in Akobo in Ibadan, there is a bungalow that is for sale at a very cheap price. It's at a giveaway price. So for details on this, and it's an urgent sale, so for details on this, you can call me or send me an email. Also for sale are plots of land in Odono Ilewe in Ibadan, very nearly city quarters. These plots of land are also going at cheap prices, at giveaway prices. So for more details on those plots, you can call my number or send me an email. Remember, if you also have properties that you want us to advertise for you, for lease or for sale, you can call me up and let us know so that we can list your properties for you on the next edition. And we have come to the end of the program today. Thank you very much for joining me on Real Estate with You today. My name remains Oluwadara Olajide Olugbesai. See you next week. Bye.
Are you an investor? Do you desire to know more about real estate in Nigeria? Do you need a platform to list your properties? Watch Real Estate with Oluwadara on Immaculate Television every Friday at 10:30 a.m. For sponsorship details, call 0703 071 0772 or 0706 786 3028 or send a mail to oluwadara88@gmail.com. Real Estate is come to you.